Some Nigerian doctors, they're heartless. I'm telling you honestly, they're heartless. Most especially nurses, they're heartless. They are very, very heartless. And they were like, they should discharge us, they should send us down to Nigeria. They put us in ambulance and said we should go to Sokoto and Usman Danfodio Teaching Hospital. And they did not accept us when we get there because they said the emergency unit was filled up. We went to another hospital. They refused to take us in.
All the hospital
we went to. There's another general hospital there. They did not accept us. And so we keep going up and down different hospitals till daybreak. So we went to another one. That time it was daybreak. The moment one of the doctors saw me, he screamed, he shouted. I said, no. We can't take them in. They should go to Usman Danfodio. But they didn't even come and see us, the patient. They didn't even come. So that broke my heart. I started losing hope. I was so afraid. Say, so I want to take die. My name is Joseph Anichebe.
My name is Dorcas Anthony.
Where are you from?
I'm from Delta State, Bozoro.
I'm from Enugu State. So,
How long have you both been together?
how long? This is, let me say,
4 years.
Or going to 5 years now.
Where did you meet?
Nigeria, yeah.
Where?
And we met
In
Benin City, where I came to Benin to see one of my friends. So from there, I met her. I collected her number, and that is how it went. So when I came back to Kogi State, because I was in Kogi when I went to Benin. When I met her, I collected her number. We normally chat. So before then, I told her I will be traveling, because I told her when I want to go, I travel to Niger. So she was like, travel to where, who did I know there, and all that. I explained everything to her. She was like, I should be careful. I should not go and fall in the hand of bad people. All that. I was like, no, don't worry yourself, I'll be fine. So I went. So fast forward to when I went there, I was like, I want her to come and join me, because when I went there, normally I struggled. When I went there the first time, I struggled actually, but later I started getting myself. I got my own apartment there. I go to work. I got one machine I'm using to work that time at home. So I needed.
Why did you leave Nigeria? And did you tell your parents?
Yes, I told my mom when I want to leave. My mom and her actually. It's my younger brother. So, but I did not tell my dad because he was not around. So, and actually, even if he was around, I will not tell him because he will not allow me to go. So, if he was around, I will not even try. I will not even shift. Safe, I will not even go. I will try to make sure he's not around before I will shift. So, luckily that period he was not around. That is what make it a success for me to move. So my mother only encouraged me, pray for me, and she always, when I left, she always come every time to time. She called me. Successfully, I reached there. Everything was legit. I started working. So that is how it went. So when it was a Yoruba guy, I came across his post on Facebook. So he said he need workers, and it was about the kind of work I'm doing. So I messaged him. I said I'm interested. But that time I was just managing one small place near so he was one man. He sell materials for bags and footwear. So he told me since I finished learning, I should come close to him and be doing the work. So I was managing that small place and be doing it. He was the one that gave me the material I used to start. Later I balanced him little by little. So I was still looking for, I want to improve. I was still looking, even if it's outside work, comping, something like that, when I came across that post. So I messaged him. He explained everything to me. But when he told me that it's not Nigeria, I was like, which country is that? He said it's Yame. When I heard Yame, I feel maybe it's one kind big place. Yame. I said, which country is that? He said it's Niger Republic. So immediately I went to my Google, made research about Niger Republic. It's all right, maybe I should try it. But then I keep asking him question. About 2 months gone, I made up my mind to go. So I went and met him in that time. I was ready to go. He said I should come and meet him in Obomosho. I went to Obomosho. When I got there, I met him. He told me how I'm going to go. He described the route for me. I went the only me. So he gave me 20,000 to move.
Which year? And how old were you?
That was 2021, July 2021. But I met the guy during May. But I moved July 2021. So I went, I was that time 17. Yes, I was 17 years.
How old are you currently?
Now I'm 23. 23 now.
So you were dating at 17 years old, dating her?
Yes. I was dating her. So even before I was 16 plus, I think before I almost to 17. So we don't really, we have been long. So that is how it went. I met him, he described the road for me. And he helped me very well with that. He gave me the same for the country. I put it in my phone. He said, when I get there, I should call this number. I should make sure I reserve 500 or 100 CFA so I can put card on my phone and call that particular number when I get there. So that is how I moved. I went to KB State. I followed in Loring to KB State. When I get to KB State, Jega, there's a little bus there there's a road they use to pass through the border. I went there, I paid the money, exactly how he described it, the price, everything, that's how it was. I paid, I followed them. At midnight, I was in the country. So I buy a recharge card in the park there. I called the number, and the man said I should, no problem, since I'm around, I should find taxi, give him the phone so that I can speak to taxi man. I stopped a taxi, gave him the phone, they spoke, it was okay, I should enter. When I entered, he took me to where the man told him. So when I get there, I came down, I don't have any money with me, but he noticed as if he was in a car in a filling station close to where the taxi dropped me. He came there immediately and was like, gave the man money and greeted me and shook me and said, let's go. I followed him, I entered the car he came with, and we left. So he took me inside the one place like that. I was even afraid. I was like, But finally, when I get there, I saw the machines they used to work there. I swear my mind now calmed down. So it was a white woman that owned the place. She's French. So from France. So I talked with the woman. Everything. She gave me contract. I signed it. So I started working. That was the first people I worked with. The first people that took me to Niger. So because the company later folded up, I started working for another company again. So the company I started working for now, that is where this incident happened. So, and that is exactly how I went to Niger.
Okay. When he asked you to come and join him, why did you go?
At first, I don't want to go at first. So he was begging me. He said that the work is too much for him. I should come and support him. So I told my mom about it. My mom said I should go. So he came to Nigeria, wait for me at Lagos. I went to go and meet him in Lagos. Then we'll go together.
Okay.
So I started working with him in that place.
Okay. So let's continue the story. How you started working with the second company?
Okay, yes. So after the other company folded up, so it was because of a coup d'etat. They removed their military, took over the government that period. So everything changed. They chased out all the French people there. They left, they sold their company, a lot, they just left. So that is why my own where I worked folded up. But before then, I communicate with the other company already, but they didn't accept me because I was already working for the French company. So when it's folded up, I reached out to them and told them, this is what is happening. I'm stranded, no work and all that. They said, okay, I should come to see them in their office. I went, I talked with the woman, and she was like, I can start work. So, and she have some machines she bought, she haven't even started using it. I was the one that assembled them in the workshop and started the work proper for her in her own personal workshop. So from then on, due to the work, that is when I begged her to come and join me.
What type of work?
It's bags. We produce bags and footwear with some
Belts.
with like any leather work. Can be bag, can be footwear, can be belt, you can upgrade your phone cover, laptop bag, a lot. Any bag you need.
From scratch.
From scratch, thank you. Any bag you need, you can show us the picture, we'll build it from scratch exactly, or even more professional than that. So that is the kind of work we do there.
And how was the pay?
Yes, the pay was, she paid me per each,
Per
like
bag.
per bag. So she can show me a bag and tell me, I want to produce this bag, I want to launch this bag in in few months to come. So how can you do it? I want to see the sample first. So I'll collect the bag, draft the pattern, produce it. That is when during cutting the pattern process, that is when I'll now decide how much I will charge her. So when after doing the bag, I will go and present it to her. So she will check it, analyze it, and say, okay, it's nice, it's fine, I like it. If there is any upgrade, she will tell me. If there is none, if it's too very good, she will say, good, I want you to produce like 20 or 50. So how much can you do each one? That is what she will tell me. So I can now tell her, maybe I will do it for 8,000 safe, or 7,000 or 10,000 or 15,000 safe, depending on how complicated the bag was. So she will now talk if she can. Normally, she don't argue price with me. So she can say, okay, no problem. I should start work. And during the course of the work, she can even come and still give me another work on it. So that is how it's just per bag.
So like how many bags were you producing in a week?
In a week, I can produce, when I'm doing it alone, I can produce like 25. But when she came, a week I can produce 50. So in a month, we can produce up to 100 plus bags. And if I decide a month I can produce 150, the both of us, we can do it, but I will not pressure her much. She can sleep and rest, but me, I know how to do the thing on my own.
How many hours do you work?
A day, I can work like 20 hours. A day, I can, in 24 hours, I'm not joking, I can sleep maybe 3-4 hours.
How were you doing it?
Like, when I have work, when they give me work to do, like I so much have passion for the work that if I didn't finish that work, I can't rest. Even if I try to sleep, maybe 1-2 hours, I will just wake up. And when I wake up, the thing will just be ringing, just go and work. So if I did not finish the work entirely, maybe she gave me work like, I know this work will take me 4-5 days. I will want to finish it before having enough rest that I can have. Understand? So that is how I do it. I can decide not to, if I know this work will take me 3 days to finish, I can decide not to sleep for the whole 3 days. I'll just finish it and just rest once.
What did you study in school?
I just stopped at secondary school. I didn't go to university.
Wow.
But what I'm planning to study is architecture. That's what I want to study. So,
why did you continue school?
when I finished my school 2019, my dad gave me the option to continue, right? But then I told him I want to learn work first. I want to learn handwork because I know how to draw very well. I can draw very, very well. So I want to do architectural engineering. But I wanted to learn work first before I will go, so that I know his condition. He tried before I even write wire canal like this, before I wrote it. If not because of the bond I have with my principal in school, then I haven't paid for wire and NECO, but I was writing. My principal paid. So later my father went and paid. So that is when I finished. So I decided that before I move forward, let me just learn what, so that when I'm in university, if I can be making bags and footwear and be selling and still be supporting my dad. So that was my plan then. So when I finished learning the work, not long when I get connection to go to that country. So that is what just changed all the plans. You understand? Going to that country, what was changed all the plans. If not, I will go. Understand? But then I just say, okay, since I'm here doing this, so let me raise money, set up a workshop in Nigeria here, then go write my JAMB, go to school. So that is it. That was my plan. So, and that the deadline of that plan was this year. I have already bought everything I needed to start up the money I only needed. My plan was this Easter. If I come back, I will set up the workshop and everything. But then now, after this summer, I will have to.
Let's see, how did this happen?
Okay. So, like I was saying, January 21st this year, after when we came back, because every year we used to have projects every year. I came to Nigeria December 2024. I bought everything we needed. The company trusts me very well. They can give me money to come to Lagos and buy everything. But we source our majority of our materials from Lagos. Sometimes she can order from China on her own. But I'm the one that normally go to Lagos, gets many things we need for the work. So I'll go buy everything from Mushin. I'll go to Mushin. Sometimes I go to Lagos Island. I'll buy everything away. I will now build them to Niger and follow up. So that is exactly what happened in December. When I finished everything during January, we went back together actually. So when we went back, we celebrated actually. When we came, we celebrated. She celebrated with her people, and when we went back, I arranged the workshop. I cleaned everywhere. We set up our working tools, and she gave me the work for the year, before Ramadan. So I should be able to finish those work. But the work was massive, like the work. No be small thing. So I started drafting the pattern for all the bags. And she's cutting. Another guy, I need to contact another guy to come and join us in the workshop. But then the woman cater for his payment at the end of the month. He helped us to make the work easier. He knew how to do bag. So he joined us at the workshop, but he closed in the night. We just go. So we will be left together and continue the work together. So that particular day, January 21st, we are still on the work. So we work and work and work and work. It was after 2 to 3. So I told her, we are not working season, I beg. Let's just rest.
To sleep.
Sleep in the workshop. Tomorrow morning, we can just go freshen up and come back immediately. The morning, the day, we can still go freshen up and come back, continue. So that was the plan. So I just shift the chair I'm using to sew close to the door, so we can have enough space to lie there and sleep. I jam the door with a lock out from there. I just jam it, and we lie down. So when we lie down around
4 o'clock.
That period, like to 3, it was to 3. When we lie down, we didn't know. We just slept off. I don't think we sleep up to 1 hour. Intense heat, like the heat and smoke. The thing just pour, like, I don't know. The thing woke me up. When I woke up, I saw the chair I shift close to the door was burning. Like burning very, like, I was surprised. I woke her up. She was still asleep. I woke her. I said, who put fire here?
And the fire is from the ceiling fan. The ceiling fan from up. Fire was from
So I woke her up. Who put fire here. She screamed. When she woke up immediately, she screamed. When she screamed, people outside rushed because this flame, like smoke, was out. Everywhere was covered with smoke. So people came, started struggling with the door because I locked it outside and the chair was in front of the door. And the heat everywhere was so hot. So she was shouting, do something, do something. I went on the switch and target the crochet. So where I locked the door, I off the switch back. Then I looked at the fire. I wanted to go close to the fire. The heat, it was very hot. I went back again and smoke entered my head. Like I wanted to collapse that moment. I seized my breath. I didn't breathe again. I went back again. I pushed the chair out of the way. I struggled with the door. Struggle with it. After I finished opening it, I pushed it. It refused to open. I have to go back again and ram the door. During that time, fire was already burning. My leg was on fire. It was burning. So I rushed out. I screamed her name to come out. So she didn't come out immediately. I keep shouting, they should help me. She's inside. I wanted to go, but one guy hold my hand and pour water inside pour the chair water. When he poured the water there, that is when I saw her. Because she ran out. So when she ran out, that adrenaline I'm not feeling pain that moment. Like I didn't know I was brutally damaged. So I looked at her face. I saw like started swelling up. So I look at my own. I just tried to look at my own face. That when I saw my own was already heavy, big. My hand. I look at my hand. My hand has peeled. It's just like socks, as if they peel it. That is my leg too. The same. It was just so. I fell on down there and was screaming. During that time, they already called my boss. She came, before I could even know what is happening. I saw her car, she came down, she called the police, called ambulance, and they took us to the hospital.
That's what happened.
We went to the hospital. Immediately we came, the nurses rushed out immediately because the idea they tried. I will not lie. They tried. The nurses rushed out. They put us on a bed, bring out immediately. The way they saw the way my heart was, they will have to bring oxygen tank immediately. They brought oxygen tank outside. They fixed it for us before preparing where they will take us to, and they started communicating with my boss. During that time, I was in P. I don't even know what was going on. So the next day, after everything, but the later gave us injury. We don't even know what happened. The next day when we wake up, we are under bandage and we are in ICU. You understand? When the daybreak of that same day, that 21st, in the morning time, we are already in ICU. When I woke up, it was so painful. It was so painful.
Can you tell me your experience when you were inside there?
ICU.
No, in her.
When I was inside the fire.
After the run out, what kept you there?
I didn't know that he had already opened the door because inside the store is dark because of the smoke. So when they pour water on the chair, so I saw that there is light outside and people were shouting outside that I should come out. Then immediately they pour water on that chair, the heat of that fire came to my body. Though I have to run out of the store. So that's how I came out. After that, I didn't know what happened again. Until I woke up from the hospital.
Okay, continue from the hospital.
So when we were in the ICU, I woke up and my boss was still there with her family member, her husband, everybody was there. They were there. They don't allow anyone to come there. Even if you want to come there, we sanitize you. We wear something in your body, like plastic on your body before you come inside. So when she came, she asked me how am I feeling. I told her I'm not okay. My body was very hot. Like I felt as if They pour me, like I was burning there. I felt as if I'm still in that fire. That's how I was feeling when I was lying down there. So there was one time I would tell them to on the AC. They will on it. I will say them, tell them to off it. They will off it. I will tell them to on it, like I'm uncomfortable. So even her, she was crying, screaming inside. If they need to inject her to sleep, sometimes, not all the time, but at times they will just come and inject her to sleep. So, but me, I just kept quiet, bearing the pains. Tears will be coming out of my eyes. I was crying, and during that time, there was a time I was there. My boss came in the evening time. She was crying, praying for me, praying. They are Muslim. She was praying. She prayed for me for more than 2 hours. Like she was just praying. So it was later she told me that the doctor told them that I would have died, that my temperature was beginning to go out of control. They were trying to regulate my temperature, but then it was not, it kept going up till 64. So they asked them to pray that my temperature kept going up. And me personally, when I was there, I knew that my body is on fire, like it's very hot. So that was the reason why she was praying for me. That is the reason why she was praying, and God did it later. My temperature became normal. So that is, during that period, we are there every two days. They will take us out to go and wash, like they will clean us and change new bandage. And each day in that period, they normally charge them according to her. She showed me this thing. I think I can with all those things. So she told me that every day of we spend there is so some, if on a normal day it's 100,000 sifa, but on that day they will need to go and work, cleanse our body, it's up to 180,000 sifa. So that is what they used to spend for that 2 weeks we spent there in that hospital. Before they discharged, they took us out to the other, when they find out that we are okay, that we can stay without the oxygen, they took us out to where we can just stay and get ourselves, they take normal treatment until we are okay. So during that time, I noticed that I knew with the way she's doing expenses and the way she's buying things, I knew that she's getting bankrupt. So, but she's hiding it. But there's a way she was talking, I knew. But then she said I should not worry. She's going to do anything humanly. If to sell her car, she will sell it. Understand? So that is when I noticed something. So I told her, don't worry, she should get me my phone. She said, okay, what do I want to do? So I told her I want to call my dad. She said I should not call my dad. I should not worry. She wants to make sure we are okay before, if we want to travel, we can travel. I said she should not, she just gave me my phone. I want to tell my people. I insisted. Later, finally, she brought the phone. I contacted my dad. I told him everything. My friend that was coming to stay with me there, he took video of everything and sent to them, and also her brother, her elder brother, though. So he saw everything, and they were like, they should discharge us, they should send us down to Nigeria. So they insisted, my dad insisted. So
that was how many days was that when your dad said you should send you to Nigeria?
Now, after 2 weeks in the ICU, after that 2 weeks, when we are after, let me say,
It's 3 days.
3 days. After 3 days, yes. That is when he said we should just start coming by. Anyhow they want to be, let them do it. He even sent money to my account and said we should just start coming back. He just want to see me. Because that time I said my mom even fainted. That period when she saw my condition, she fainted. They took her to hospital, then begin to treat down first too. Before finally, after going all up and down with the hospital people, they dragged us very well before they finally agreed. So we signed all the things they needed us to sign, and they discharged us. They put us in ambulance and said we should go to Sokoto and Usman Danfodio Teaching Hospital. Oh, so that is where we went. And they did not accept us when we get there because they said the emergency unit was filled up. They can't take us in. We went to another hospital. They refused to take us in. Yes, in Sokoto.
All the hospital we go to, they rejected us.
There's another general hospital there. They did not accept us. And the last one we went to, it was already in the morning because we were there around 4. It was still dark. So we keep going up and down different hospitals till daybreak. So we went to another one. That time it was daybreak. The moment one of the doctors saw me, he screamed, he shouted. I said, no, 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 no. We can't take them in. They should go to Usman Danfodio Teaching Hospital. We can't take them in. So we told them we have went there. They said their emergency unit is filled up. They said they can't handle this, so it's more than them. They can't do it. So I was confused. I started crying. I called my dad. I told him this is what was going on. He told me he's already on his way to Sokoto. But since no one accepted us, we should get another bus and start coming down to Katsina State. So that is how we get another bus. They transfer us to that car. We moved to Katsina. So that my friend, he used to give us medication and give us some food. That time in the car, we use pipe. We use some kind pipe to give us food. So after we eat, he gave us medication. We still get a little strength. We continue the journey. When we get to Katsina, when we get there, we were in Katsina before my dad because his car delayed him. So we were there. We went to the community he was then before he went to Kogi State. So there too, many of his people there didn't even take us. One didn't even recognize me. He didn't believe that I was the one. At the first place, he didn't believe. It was later the Hausa people around there was like, Haba, is this not your people? Can't you come and help him? Or he's going to say, which my people? I don't know him. So it was one man that later went to him and was explaining to him, don't you know Ike? This is his first son now. This is, say Chibike, he say yes. Chibike, the one, he say, yes. I say, okay. He took his bicycle and came there and I called my name, my Igbo name. Called me, I answered him. He called me, said, Namibi, are you be this? I say, yes. Hey. No, he didn't, he was speechless. So one of my father, before then, when he found my father, I already called my father and told him that your people here doesn't want to help us. So I don't know what to do again. He cried and cut the call and called his brother in Gangara close to Zaria. And he took that his brother, came down to that Maska. When he came there, he saw us, he cried. And they say, okay, this general hospital here, they should please take us in. Let them just treat us and check our body system so that we can reach by tomorrow. We don't know if we can reach tomorrow because our condition was not good. Those people say we cannot take them in. This one is more than us. We should go to Funtua. And we left Funtua to Daramaska. So we were there going up and down. They are discussing. They refused. So my dad said, okay, we should go back to Funtua. My father brother that was there said, okay, let's go to Funtua. They took another bus. They transferred to another bus. We went back to Funtua. Again, that's where we get a little hospital that just accepted us. They removed all the bandage without anesthesia. It was so painful. Like that's when I saw because throughout when I was in Niger, I did not know that this injury was to this extent itself. Like I thought it was just here. I did not know it's up to here. It was when they were pulling the bandage and I saw that I was like, it was not good. So they washed the injury, put new bandage, and they give us bed. Before my father came and saw me, he was not happy. He just fell down immediately. It was my father brother that hold him. He was crying. So people started telling him that this place, they will waste your time. You should find a traditionalist that know how to treat fire. They will give him medicine. They will heal quickly. They introduce him to one man. He said, okay, no problem. He talked with the hospital management. Can they take a traditionalist to come and give them medicine while you do yours? They said, no, they can't do that. So unless you can discharge you, you can go anywhere you want to go and do whatever you want to do. So my father said, okay, discharge us, please. So that's how they discharged us. They took us to our home in Maska. When we went there, my one man welcomed us. He gave us his parlor, and we stayed there. And the man came and pulled out the bandage. Traditionally, he applied the medicine. Then he applied it. After 4 days, started healing, and everything started going. But then he didn't about the contracture that occurred after the healing. If he actually, because we didn't know, but he didn't inform us about that. Normally, our hand's supposed to be straight while the wound keep healing, unless if the contracture was intense, it can still pull it. But then we didn't know. But later, we tried to fight the contracture in orthopedic hospital Enugu. After we left Castina, still it was not working. So they say we need to undergo surgery. So that is how I say, okay, no problem. I will keep going for the physiotherapy until maybe when the scar can later free my hand. But then the physiotherapy is money, and we have been like, we are already bankrupt. We are bankrupt already. So I couldn't meet up with the physiotherapy. I went there only 3 times. So what they showed me there and tried to do some manually on my own at home. So that's how I just stayed. And that's how we went to a hospital for our own checkup. And they said her finger, all those fingers, they need to stretch them with surgery, and they need to do skin grafts and all that. So it explained a lot of things for her. But for now, she needs to be going for therapy. But then, money for therapy, though, is small thing.
So, what do you have to say about the Nigerian hospital system, medical system?
Nigerian medical system. Well, I was not happy that because when we came to Sokoto University, that in the Usman Danfodio, yes, that Usman Danfodio teaching hospital, yes. When we get there, I was very I felt relieved, like we have come, they will take us in, because the hospital is massive. Understand? It's so big. I was happy that we finally reach our destination. They will soon start treating us. But when my friend that was with us in the car went there to make the inquiry, they were like, we came back and told us, they said they don't have rooms again for emergency units. They can't take us in. Say what? Say that's what they said. And I told him at least they should at least come and even see us here inside the scanners. But they didn't even come and see us, the patient. They didn't even come to come and see us in the car that arrived. They didn't even come. They just say they can't take us in, that there is no bed. Should go. So that broke my heart. I started losing hope. I was so afraid. So I want to take die. But then we left. We asked the gate man of the hospital, is there any other hospital he can direct? Or he said we should go to General Hospital. He directed the driver. The driver went. We went there. The same thing. They say they can't take us in. That the thing is, we should go back to Usman Danfodio teaching. They are the one that can handle this. And we say we are just coming out from there now. And they said we should come here. They say we can't do anything about it. We left. We go to another one. The same thing. Like, I was so heartbroken. And the last hospital that took us in is just a local clinic. Like, it's not a hospital that can handle it. They just wanted to just help. And yes, because it's too late. It was already after 11 midnight. So they just want to take us in at least. Let's just stay there. So we are not happy. So the medical system of Nigeria Well, I don't know for other places, but then my own experience was no, it was not good. It was not good. They need to improve. Most especially that small and for it hospital. I don't know the amount of patients they are getting in a day that we take over their. Even the day we went to Benin Teaching Hospital, we went there because of her own case. I was with her dad. We went there. When we get to the hospital, immediately we went to emergency. They were like, "We don't have rooms. We don't have." I told them, "Did I tell you that I came for any emergency? I want to see a plastic surgeon." He said, "Okay, plastic surgeon. Okay, let's go. Let me show you where you can see them." They didn't even allow me to say anything. They were like, "We don't have any rooms, so we don't have rooms for you." Can you imagine? So, that thing they are doing is not good. Seriously, because it make patients to lose hope. Like someone, like seriously, when you are healthy, you are okay. You don't know, you don't know what God have done to you. For you, I swear to God.
Does it mean that they are rejecting patients?
Yes,
I
now.
can't say if they are rejecting
They are
patient,
rejecting.
but
Wait, let us answer that question. What do you have to say about that?
rejecting patient.
Let us answer.
Okay.
Yes, now they are rejecting patients. For them not to accept us, they are rejecting patients. They don't know if we will die, and they don't want to help.
We are in critical condition. Seriously, if the nurse can just come out and see our condition that moment, even if it is mat, they will go and bring it and put the mat on the floor and keep us there and give us treatment. But then many of them they don't even care. No one saw us that day morning. The moment it was morning, no one saw us. They were happy. Some were saying, "Sure, say these people go make am. Sure, say these people go reach tomorrow." Like
Compare that with Niger hospital.
Niger hospital. Niger hospital, let me tell you, in 1 hour, ambulance na water. They used to bring victims, patients,
And quickly they will attend to
and they
them.
don't. We will never hear that. You no get space. So you will never hear that. Like that, there are a lot of patients there. A lot. In that hospital, they have a lot of patients that they're. But once you just come, nurse is full everywhere now. When you just come immediately, they will look at the condition. They will start putting you guys in there's something they use to carry patients. They will put you there immediately. They will take you to the emergency unit. Like they are there. They will say if there is not enough space there, according to this the woman that took us there, she was explaining for me. There's another room they will just, like, in case the emergency is filled up, there's another room where they can just take you guys, the people there for treatment before they will transfer some to other room. Then they will not take you back. You understand? So that is how they do things there. And mostly they have a lot of fire victims there, and you will hardly hear that. Nurses, if like the day it was midnight. Sorry, it was early morning time. It was still dark when this happened. When we went there, nurses were even stand. No one. They were already standing around there. No one. So the one that was sitting there when they side the ambulance, he stood up immediately and was standing waiting for the car to arrive. They with the chair, the bed, waiting for us to arrive. And immediately they put me there. The nurse look at me. She left immediately. They are coming back. She came back with oxygen tank. She came back with oxygen and drop it and fix it in my nose immediately. And I felt like the oxygen it's not ordinary. The way the scent, you have one kind of medicine scent. It just entered my system. I started feeling cool and sleepy. So I started getting myself when the oxygen tank was put. Then when they brought her to, they fix her own immediately too. Then they started communicating with my boss. When they finished communicating, my boss left. When they came, they started, what kind of fire burn you guys and your clothes did not burn? How are we going to pull your clothes now? And I told them, do it anyhow. Find scissors, tear the clothes anyhow you want to do it. They brought scissors, they tore our clothes all open and started peeling the skin, the damaged skins. They pull it out. Some were busy doing that. Some were communicating with them, telling them things they need to buy and other things. So they left to go and buy everything. And when they arrived, I saw everything they bought. You would think they want to open another pharmacy store. So after then, they took us away to surgery room. So when I was under anesthesia, I didn't wake up again. I just wake up the next day in the ICU. So they know in Niger there, once you are in a critical condition, they will surely fight for your life. Like ask anybody
Without asking for
they are there,
money.
they will surely fight for your life. They will make sure they rescue you.
Before they start asking for money.
When they rescue you, they discharge you from they just want you to be okay so that they can even take you out of the ICU so that they can bring others. So they will do all their best so that you'll be okay. Once you're okay, they will take you out. Then they will now communicate with your guardians or anybody that brought you there and tell you everything, your bills, when you get it. They are most importantly, if your people are there, majority of the things you will need, you have to buy it. They will tell you, write it, you go and buy it. But if it's a victim that they didn't know the whereabouts of the person, they will get it from their pharmacy. They have their own pharmacy in that force. They will get everything from there and treat the person. Then when the person recover, they will ask the question. Those kind of people, they have their own, what would I call it? Where they used to keep them. They have their own room where they keep them. They'll come and ask them question. Do you know your friend? How his number? Do you know his number? Who can we call? All those kinds of things. So that they can contact them. When they came, they will pay for all the bills before they will discharge you. So that is how they do it. So,
is it that Nigerian doctors are careless or what?
the one me I have experienced. I don't know for some others, but the one I experienced, like, not about care. They don't send person.
They're heartless.
Thank you. I like that word we use. They are heartless.
Not even careless, they're heartless.
They are heartless. Some Nigerian doctors, they are heartless.
Yes.
I'm telling you honestly, they are heartless. Most especially nurses. They are heartless. Makachi. They are very, very heartless.
So, as a Nigerian in your home country, you were abandoned. What do you have to say about that?
That's very, very bad.
I was not expecting it. I was disappointed because I was not expecting it. You understand? If that I was expecting it, I would say, well, I'm not surprised. But I was never expecting such. So
your dad bringing you back to Nigeria was a mistake during your recovery?
Well, one way I will say, I did not regret coming back, actually. I don't regret coming back. Reason being, I will not lie for you, if not for this traditional way they use, by now, it will not finish healing to this level. The only issue we got there was this contracture. Because I feel if we were in a hospital, I know they are learned, like they taught them how to, like, not every hospital, the hospital like orthopedic hospital, all those hospitals that know how to treat burns, they knew that since it's a hand, there will be a contracture. So they will try to fight it before it's even healed. Maybe if you need graft, they can just give you a skin graft immediately to avoid the contracture. Understand? So, but before that, we use the traditional way. Yes, it actually heal it and save us from the nakedness of the injury, seeing it. Understand? But then the other complication was not able to be avoided. So we still have to go to hospital to rectify it. So that is the advantage and the disadvantage I found out there.
So you're going to hospital because of the contracture. How have it been?
Before, when I went there, they were like, how I was treated, how does it go? I told them, they were like, okay, but why didn't you wait and get treated in the hospital? I told them this did not happen in Nigeria. And when I came back, they decided to treat it traditionally, and it worked. I got healed. I was getting myself. During the early stage, I can stretch my hand. I'm okay. But when the skin it started developing scar. So it started contracting. So I explained things to them. They were like, I should have try to make sure there is a way they will do it, or maybe by skin graft during the early stage of the injury, they will give it a graft in there. So that is the problem they have, but it does not mean they cannot rectify. They can rectify it, but then they don't want a situation whereby when they start treatment, I will now go back to traditionalists again. I was like, no, it was not our fault. We are desperate to get healed, to get healing. That is just it. It's not our fault. We just want to be healed. So he was like, no problem. For now, I should go for therapy. I might be lucky enough. The hand will not be needing any surgery. So I started going for the therapy. A few days again, because my own healed before hers. Understand? She was still with her injury because her own developed something. They have to peel it off before they treated it and it healed. So during that time, I was going for the therapy. I came back to see the doctors again in orthopedic hospital in Enugu. They told me that, okay, I will be needing a surgery to release the contracture, and most especially the left hand and even this one. But they have to do one before the other. But then I should go. That time it was close to this salad that just passed. They told me to go. After 3-4 weeks, I should come back before they can know if they can book me for the surgery. So that for now, their file is filled up. They can't book me for surgery. So, but me, the most important thing I wanted to know is how much, because it's not like I have the money for surgery now. I just wanted to know how much. So they didn't tell me anything. They were like, I should just go. They don't have enough space for now. They can't book me for surgery. That their schedule is only on Monday. Like, the thing was not right with me. I was not comfortable. How will you, at least, even if there are a lot of people, still book me and tell me maybe it's next 3 months you'll be having your surgery, because a lot of people are on the line. Understand? Even if it's till December, at least book me, tell me this is the when I will be getting my surgery. They were like, no, it's not done that way. When we finish the ones on our file, we'll now start. So I left. I didn't went back. I didn't go back again. They will not just quickly just accept you to come and do surgery. Unless maybe it's between life and death. So that is when a plastic surgeon, they will just rush. But they only have their surgery session on Monday. But for them to tell me they cannot book me at that point in time, I was not happy. Seriously, I was disappointed. So I have to wait and see the next thing to do. I talked to one nurse that was working there. This is what's happening. It was like, maybe I should try private now. The majority of doctors, they have their own hospital. I should try private. So I say, okay, who did you know? He said there is a doctor there that is a plastic surgeon. You can connect me to him. I will talk to him. So maybe he can book me and do the surgery outside. There are many people, that is how they used to do. When they come and they're delaying them, they will just book the doctor outside to come and do it for them. You understand? So that they can get it as soon as possible. Maybe you come, you really want it and all that. If you don't want to join the queue. Understand? I don't want to join the queue. They won't book you or give you or they won't give you hope. You understand? You will not get that hope that they will give. At least if they give you hope, you understand that there is a day they will do. But this I don't have hope. You don't know if they will do it tomorrow or next tomorrow. You just keep coming. So some will just get frustrated and go for private hospital and do it. So that is just it. So and that is how I say, okay, I will know what to do. But since I haven't consulted any doctor, I don't even want to be stressing much on the matter, because it's not like I have any money in my pocket to do it. I just wanted to know the price. So that is it. But there is the first person we talk with the early stage when the contracture was new. He's a private doctor. He doesn't work in orthopedic. So he told us it will cost, like me on my own in particular, it will cost me 3 million to do it with the both hand. It will cost me 3 million. So, and I told him, 3 million. He said, that is it. That is what it cost me for, because his son is not something, because I'll be having a skin graft and it's not an easy something. And it just explained a lot of things. So it will cost me 3 million. Then I now showed him my woman. This is her own. Order. He check and check. He say her own will be around 3.5 million or so, or 4 million self. But so during the process, you will now know. And I told him, if you want to deposit, how much can we deposit so you can start? He said that you can deposit like 4 million. So he can, because you have to do one before the other one. When the one heal, you will not do the other one. So I told him, I try to know if is that I try to know. He said if I feel she call a lot of price, I should go to orthopedic hospital. Because the man is in Enugu. He told me I should go to orthopedic hospital. You don't have problem with that. Yeah, I should go. So I was like, this man, he took the call price, something. I just go, I left. I went to the orthopedic hospital through, I opened file. I started, so Indian told me you are at the right place, they will do it for you and all that. That's how I started the journey. Later on, somebody told me, oh, these people will delay you. He said, these people will delay you. So, true, the people call they delay you. They delayed me like since, this is 3 months now. 2 months. Let me 2 months, sorry. It's 2 months. Going to 3 months. Going to 3 months now. I started going there. No reasonable talk. Nothing come out. Or lie.
Yes, yes.
So
how is it like living with this in society? How do people react?
people, it's something that it's not like there are people living even in a more worse condition than this. But there is something that when you move out, people saw it, they will be like, Jesus, what is this? Like,
some people will feel pity. Some people will look consultative, like as if we are irritating them.
So that is it. Some can be so sympathetic that even if I enter a shuttle bus, they'll be like, don't pay, I will pay. Some will be like, how this happened? They want to know. You can still just summarize and tell them. They'll be like, God, don't worry, everything will be fine. Nothing will befall you again. The son will pray for you. So for me, I don't hide the scars. Majority of the time, because of this shoe, I wore singlet all the time. If I want to go, I go out as I normally go. But just that I don't go out too much because of pain. Or even the father is like it does not mean I'm not feeling pain. When it's because of pain drugs that we normally take. That is when it will just suppress the pains. But there is a lot, like the pain is unbearable. And not like scalp pain is so unbearable that when the pain comes, you will not be like to shift your hand. You cannot. So painful.
So how do you cope with basic things like eating and all that and thinking about it?
I managed to hold the spoon and anyhow I can. I just try to, as much as I can, to do the thing on my own. Even if it's going to take me 30 minutes, I'll just try to just do it on my own. Understand? I'm able to breathe. I'm able to bath.
But me, I cannot do anything on my own. They used to help me.
So majority of the thing they help her. She can't breathe on her own for now.
Because of my...
So she can't hold a bar soap and she can't really hold the sponge well to bath. For me, I can easily just tight it with these 2 hands. And just hold it and be scraping it. So
when you were working there, I believe that you saved some money and all that. How was it like?
True. I will not lie you. I get money for deal. Seriously. I used to get money. When I went there, my father was very angry. I was like, I thought when you finish, you have to go write your exam, you have to go back to school. It's this, all Now when are you coming back? When will you further your education? So me, I know his condition. Majority of the thing, you have to go and borrow money. He just wants, at all means, he just wants me to go school. And me, I don't want to just put the thing on him like that. Because I have brothers too that are still going to school. So I understand the thing. So I'll just just come on myself for the meantime. I went there after all up and down, he quarrel with me and all that. He later calmed down. But sometimes I send money for him. I will just send money for him. I have his account number offered. Sometimes I'll just send money for him. Sometimes later on, he felt that, okay, it's been good that he make that decision. It's good. Because sometimes I started hearing news of how school, Nigerian university, the way they go strike, all those things. Well, during that period, there's a lot of strike. Some of my cousin sisters that were in school need to come home. They are just staying as if they are not even doing anything. Sometimes I'm the one sending money for them. Some of my friends that went to school that period, they are not doing anything. I was just the one. They will call me, guy, how far now? See, I beg now, help me. I'll just send the guy in person money. So that period, even when he started his farming stuff, because before he don't used to do large scale, just the one he can take us for the year and he will sell some, understand? So I told him, let's do large. I send him money. So he did large quantity of rice. He plants rice very well. It really helped that period. So he was happy and he prayed for me very well. And still tell me, don't forget your school. You will go school. Told him, say, I will go. So
how did your girlfriend people react after seeing this? Were they angry that you got angry?
they were not actually. No, they were not. They only felt they were. It was the way it was a show. It shocked them, but nobody was expecting such to happen. Understand? So they were only prayed that if it's not ordinary, maybe it's someone that is jealous of us or someone. Because actually, when she came there, started working, she used to see money. She buy things for her mother too, like when she went that December period, I know wetin she buy go give her
I
mama.
normally use my money for my mother.
So, and the reason our coming back self was that she was to take her mother when money she would get from that January to Easter. She want to take it for her mother if she have a broken lapse.
Tell us
So
about your mom and what you were working towards.
I was trying to save money for her surgery because she had an accident and she broke her leg. So that's the reason why I even have that confidence to go with him to go and save money for my mother's treatment. So I was using my money for my mother before this accident. So they not have any money to support me. It's only these people that are supporting me. But my mother is not working.
What's wrong? What's that?
Her condition is that she broke her leg when she had an accident from back. And up till now, they say we should bring money for surgery for India Hospital in Benin. So we should bring 1.2 million for her surgery. So we're trying to save the money. I only have small brothers with my elder brother. It's only me and my elder brother that is fighting for the money. So that's it.
So that the lady had been on ground for almost 8 years.
Yes, 8 years.
So that one is. So that was the main thing, that one of her motivation. You understand? That was keeping her there. So during that time, before she. So when she came there, we were working, she told me about it, and this is next thing, her next plan was, for me, I thought she would tell me next money she will get now, she want to go, she should go and open a shop, like open a boutique, something like that. That was my mission for her, so I can support her too, but she said she wants her mother to work first before that. I said, okay, no problem. So that is it. We couldn't even take it to that level. This thing now happen. So like we are saying, I get money. I support my father very well. I used to send money for my mother. But no, my mother is now she's not doing anything. It was when she was in Katsina State. That is when she was doing business. But since she came to Kogi State, she's not doing anything. She just staying at home. Sometimes she starts selling engine oil. But my father used to do mechanic, so she's selling engine oil beside him. So people that need it can just buy from her. So already I used to help them very well, very, very well. So I was able to buy machines, all the necessary equipment I need for my work. Like I told you, I want to open a workshop in Nigeria here. When I open a workshop so that I can able to just further my education. Understand? So um, I bought everything actually. It was just I was planning when I come back for my grandmother's burial this Easter that just passed. From there, I'll just open the workshop, set up everything. Then I will know when I get back to the company again, I will just for bye-bye. When I just raise more money, I'll just come back, do my paper school, prepare for my school. My plan is 2026, I'm going back to school. Understand? So that's how, but due to this thing that happened, when I came back to Nigeria, all the expenses came back to us. We are the one catering everything. My father, he borrowed money from most people.
Who have to sell the machine?
So he borrowed money from many people. After I sold my two machines that I bought for post bed and cylinder bed. I sold them. The one I used to work in Niger, I sold them. I told the woman to help me and market it there. If she can buy, she should give me the money. She said she will help me and market it, that she don't have money now. So when I came back, I told my dad that there's someone that will come and inspect that machine at home. I want to sell it so it can still help in this medication. Because even that traditional man, he charges us, be small. 2 million. Treatment.
Traditional treatment.
That is what he charges. My father beg and beg and beg and beg. And like my father is surprised. I don't know if it's because we be another
Even the
tribe.
money my mother have been saving for her, like
She sent
used it on
everything.
us too.
She sent everything for us that time. So how much that time she sends? Don't forget how much she sent for us that time. My father brought some money. They gave the man. They first gave the man 600,000 to come and establish those treatments because he kept coming. After 4 days, you come remove the old one, put new one. After 4 days, you come remove the old one, put new one. So that's how he did. So that is what he charged us. So my father was even surprised. He was like, we were later discovered maybe it's because we are another tribe or something because it's cast Hausa land. Understand? So we don't know. So
Yeah. So what's your request to the viewers out
there? As you can see, now we are not able to do anything for now. Like though we hope, we want to have a hope that one day we'll be able to go on with our daily activities, and at least even we'll just know that the scar that is in our body that will show that this person really go through a lot, but at least we are able to go back to our normal daily activity. Because if now that we are just managing, we don't even have hope of how we go about the normal treatment that we need to undergo for our body now, because now we are not able to go for any doctor appointment. We don't really know how we are going to do about the surgery and everything. We don't know how to go about. The only statement I have about what is going to cost from a plastic surgeon was that 7 million I told you that it will cost for the both of us to release the contracture and also arrange her fingers so she will be able to do something. So that is the only thing I know. So we are not able now. I will not lie. We are just sitting. We cannot do anything, and no one can just dare tell us go and do this. Understand? And me, there is nothing I can do. If after all there is something I can do, it will not be more than maybe try to write or maybe type. Because me, if I can get any work that is no more intense, if it warrants me that I must need to do something to support myself one way or the other, I can just, as a man that I am, I can try to man up and do something and manage my life like that. But we seriously need help. We need help, seriously. Because it was hard for me to even decide to, okay, let me air this online. It was hard for me because I'm a private person. I used to be on my own. I'm introvert, sabi? introvert. I don't have much friends sef. I don't have plenty friends. Just my guys we finish secondary school with and all that. So I don't have a lot of how will I call it? A lot of cycle. I don't have them. A lot of cycle. So I like one man squad doing my thing. Unless anyone just reach out to me, we vibe together and go. That's just how my life is. So I really need help, seriously, because we don't know the level to which this thing can, whether it will be like this. If without proper care, it might end up being worse than this or not. Because the fact that it's like this does not mean it is have healed. That is how dangerous fire could be. So that is it. And for the surgery, this is the length my hand can go for now. Even hand, the same thing, the hand can not go. They need to release the contracture. So we really don't know if there is any way people out there can help us, support us one way or the other. We will be very glad just to renew our hope and to be able to pursue our dreams so that this will not come and hinder the dreams we have for our life. Because this is not what we actually plan for ourselves in this life. And me personally, I'm a kind of person that I have the compassion to help people. I used to help people. I know if my friends can see this, they know, they can testify, they know me. Unless ask me, I will do it for you. If you mean me borrow money because I know say I feel I go borrow do it for you. That is my life. That is how I used to live. And then you will never hear me telling I did this for you, I do that for you. I used to be very, very private person. So the only thing, I'm the firstborn of my father. And I always think of my background where I came from. I know where I came from. I know the way we are struggling. So anytime the thing flash in my mind, I always know that I have a lot of things to do. I know, because in this my life, I don't even know any. I would just say I don't even know much. Let me say now if you tell me I should tell you things about street, I'm not a street person. Like I didn't know life. This life of a thing, do some kind of a thing. Tell me about your past life, how you do your things. I don't even, this is the first person I have ever known in my life. You understand? So let me to tell you the way my father trained me, that I just always remember that I have a lot of responsibility to do. I need to help my dad because I know where he came from. He don't have support anywhere, him in particular. I'm his backbone. He always tell me that if anything happened to me, that the family is gone, that I don't damage everything, that if this thing take my life, he don't sure he will survive. So that is it. So I don't wish this to be something that will just come and pause my life and make me become something that I'll be seeing something that I'm supposed to do. I'll not be able to do it for my parents or be able to do it for people out there. So I just pray that people will be able to feel how we feel and support us one way or the other. We are always open, because I cannot lie. This is like I just told you, that is the kind of person I am. I know where I came from, and I am always compassionate. Like my passion is to make sure that I change the story of my family and to make my father proud, and for them not to regret ever giving birth to me. That is everything I'm always praying for. As you see me like this, I don't smoke. I don't do I have never bring trouble to my father in my life. I have never done that. I drink not all the time. If you see me drink, maybe they invite me for birthday or occasion. Maybe they share drink. I cannot say I will not drink. Maybe I can just sip small and just leave. I don't even stay till they close. I don't come out because I get work where I want go do. Now there my mind just dey. So that is it. We seriously need help. I will not lie for you. And it took me a lot of courage to gather because the way if I should keep quiet until maybe something happened to me, the people will still be like, why you no talk? Go say you talk now. That kind of thing. So at least it better we just still talk. It's good that we just still talk. So at least before now, I will not still lie for you. I still during when I find out she was planning to do something unreasonable because of the condition, she felt that her life has ended like this. You understand? I was afraid. I was trying to encourage her. Don't worry, everything will be fine. All these things will be cleared. I started to give her an example of some people that have passed through such thing, how they are now. It's not an easy something. It will take time. You understand? I tried to encourage her. So that is when I was like, I got to do something. I don't want to lose her. And me personally, I still want to be useful to my people. So I gather courage to go, okay, if it's for me to go online and start and find people, maybe they help us, maybe not, maybe they help us. Let me just reach out, still tell people my story. Probably people can still learn, and if there are people that can still help support us, help us, we'll be very glad and we'll know that our hope is not lost. And we know that one day we still go back to our normal life and live a normal life and be able to achieve our goals. So,
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll publish it and we hope that people will come to your aid.
Thank you, sir.
Keep praying for you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.